Hey Ian, a little quick update on the bug problem. As you know, starting a few weeks ago, our home was invaded by box elder bugs. I think we got it a little more under control, but now we have to kill them just to keep the population down. So technically now we're not just killing the ones that are entering our home. In fact, we're not even killing the ones that are just entering our patio. We're also killing the ones that are living in the dirt by the sidewalk. Kinda made me feel a little bit like Anakin from episode 2. I killed them. All of them. They're dead. Every single one. Yeah, but they're not all dead. Anyway, speaking of box elder bugs, we got a lot of interesting comments about them. Most people didn't seem to have any qualms with killing them, so that makes me feel a little better. The Bonniker explained how it wasn't a good idea to have your dog eat them in order to get rid of them because she'll just throw them up 45 minutes later. Cooper Stonks, maybe not too surprisingly, suggested I get rid of them using a flamethrower. And Legosculpin explained how it wasn't immoral to kill them and actually improved hand-eye coordination. Thanks for the comments, everyone. Ian, I really enjoyed your video about the egg, and I couldn't help but be reminded of one time when I made eggs about a month ago. Let's just say that scraping off the egg from the patio was a lot easier for you than it was for me to scrape the eggs off that pan. In other news, Ian, you still haven't talked about the tube. You know, the tube about which Legosculpin exclaimed, "In my professional opinion, I would give the tube a Nobel Prize. This technology is world-changing. Global economies will scramble to keep up with its massive success." Thanks, Colby. The tube that... Never mind. Let's just let bygones be bygones. Funny thing about that phrase, when I was a kid, I used to think bygones were some kind of microscopic organism. And so by letting bygones be bygones, you were allowing the bygones to live their life in the way that they wanted to live. The past is in the past. The bygones are moving on. Why aren't you moving on? Even the most microscopic of organisms know when to just let things be. Just let it be. Let those bygones be bygones. Am I the only one that ever thought that? Probably. You know what, that got me thinking, there are a lot of things that you just plain out misunderstand as a child. For example, I used to think that layman was lame man. And not even like a man who can't walk, more like, that guy's lame, we're gonna have to dumb it down for him. That chest of drawers was Chester drawers. Chester drawers. And my favorite, that fodder meant poop. Now this one may be a little easier to understand. First of all, fodder is not a very commonly used word. And second of all, I am a humongous fan of Star Wars. You know that scene in episode 6 where Luke Skywalker goes to the palace of Jabba the Hutt to rescue Han Solo? And Leia, disguised as a bounty hunter, goes in and gets Han out of carbonite, and they're about to leave when... Then the curtains pull back and Han's like, "Jabba, I was just on my way to pay you." And Jabba the Hutt's all like, something. Bantha Poodoo. And then in little subtitles on the screen it says, "It's too late for that, Solo. You may have been a good smuggler, but now you're Bantha fodder." Well, as it turns out, the subtitle said Bantha fodder at the same time Jabba the Hutt saying Bantha Poodoo. What do you think poodoo sounds like? Fodder or poop? Oh, those false cognates between Galactic Basic and Hutties! Yeah, so I figured out that fodder wasn't poop in high school. That was an awkward conversation. If you have anything that you misunderstood as a child, place it in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And Ian, I'll see you on Wednesday.